This is Steve Zetro Souza from Exodus, and you're listening to Mosh Mag. Turn it up.
Hey, what's up? This is Donald Tardy with Obituary, and you're listening to Mosh Mag. Turn it up.
And that was Donald Tardy and Steve Zetro Souza. Thanks, guys, for that. That was very cool for them to do that. Actually, Scott, that happened to be on the tour here in Tucson. It was really cool because they were, dude. I just went to IHOP with Zet, and we came back, and I saw Donald Tardy, and I go, "Hey, can you do an intro for us?"
That's cool.
And that was really cool. Yeah, really cool. And also the song that was from Felicia. I used to manage that band, so really cool band.
And what's cool
Old
too is
school.
we have a bunch of the pictures from that show on our site, so that's pretty cool. You guys check it out.
Oh,
Go there,
yeah.
check it out.
Yeah, we should. Yeah, go there. It's Obituary, Power Trip, and Exodus. Absolutely incredible show.
Great pictures.
Oh yeah, you know, that's how I roll.
We
That's
know
how
a
I
guy.
roll. Oh, okay. So what are we talking about today, buddy? What are we talking about?
No, I think we can kick it off with the concerts that are coming up. You know,
Oh my God.
One of the couple other shows I'd like to talk about was like Judas Priest.
Oh my God,
That's
I
gonna be a big
am
tour.
dying to see that.
Yeah,
dying to see that.
I haven't seen. Wow, I can't remember the last time I saw Priest. Wow, but I remember seeing them in Oakland, and Rob, of course, as always, comes out on his Harley. Dude, I mean, they've always been such a powerful band.
I know.
Going back to just going
Glenn
back
tipped
forever,
in
dude.
that
Those
hair
guys-
and all that. I love that shit. That feathered hair.
Yeah.
It's like I was so envious of that feathered hair. I don't know what I don't know what I was thinking. I was like, oh man, his hair is so cool, man. I want hair like his, and I don't know.
That's funny because when Eddie and I were talking about that the other night, because that's like one of his favorite bands. And I remember him and Patty, Bruce's sister, that was their thing when we were kids. You know, they were going to the room, Judas Priest is second to none. You know, and they got us into Judas Priest. And they played the US Festival. Remember that?
Oh, I was
I'll bring you back.
dude. Do you want to talk about how weird that is? I was literally 4 miles away from the US Festival when it was going on, and I was being babysat. No shit. I think I was of age anyway. I really was like 15. I wasn't really being babysat, but I was staying with my cousin at the time, and I could go outside and hear the concert. It was absolutely a trip.
See, that's awesome. Yeah, dude, it's trippy is Steve Wozniak from Apple put that thing on.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I just found that.
Wow.
That's wild, man. I wish he would do more of that stuff.
Oh, that would be... Well, I don't know about big festivals. Talking about big festivals, Slayer.
Yeah,
That...
okay, that's going to be huge, man. Lamb of God, Behemoth, Anthrax, Testament, and Slayer Final Tour.
I know. Now, what I don't know is all these bands playing all together, because I know that Testament came out and they said that they weren't going to do a lot of... They just said, oh, we're going to do this show and we're going to do that show. So I think there's going to be a intertwining of bands. I don't think they're all going to play, are they? Or
according to the site, it shows that Testament's on a bunch of the bills, but it looks like they go overseas, I think. And I think Testament and maybe Anthrax might be dropping off when they go overseas. I'm not sure.
Oh, I see.
Don't quote me on that, but it just looks like that from some of the stuff that I'm seeing online.
Yeah, he probably already had previous engagements in there, but then when they come back, then they'll just jump back on tour. Oh, I see. That'll be cool.
Yeah, they're probably
But
on a
still,
US
come
tour.
on. That's going to be badass. That is so cool. Their final farewell tour.
Yeah,
if you're a metalhead,
if
you're a metalhead and you're not going to that show, you're not a metalhead.
Yeah, exactly.
Come on. That's like...
That's the show to end all the shows. It's like,
I know. And hey, I'm trying to get... Shh, don't say nothing. I'm trying to get my wife to let me go to Sacramento. So I can do the Bay Area little, farewell.
Going to be there as well.
to Slayer.
It's a Slayer and
Yeah.
Testament show, so you know everybody's going to be there. And,
I know. Oh my God.
So that's kicking off on that. They're kicking off that tour on May 10th at Valley View in San Diego. So you guys in Southern Cal, check it out. For us up here in the Bay, the closest thing is going to be Sacramento. That's going to be on Mother's Day, May 13th, and they're kicking it off. It's going to be there at Papa Murphy's Park in Sacramento. So that's probably where you're going to see us at. So check us out. Make sure you look for Mosh
Take
Mag.
and bake. Take and bake, dude.
Huh?
It's take and bake. Papa Murphy take and bake.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, you know.
Just
take
remember
and
that.
bake. I like
I don't know if that's Discovery Park or not. I'm not sure. You have to look
I'm
that
not
up.
sure. I don't know. I'm not a SAC guy, but I will be that weekend or that week. Yeah, that weekend.
And then, we got to talk about it. Last but not very least.
Okay. You know what? Here's the deal. There's all those rumors like what's going on with Slayer. Like, is Slayer retiring? And then all of a sudden, Kerry comes out and says that he's gonna do some more recording for sure and go out on tour. On what band? Who knows? I don't know anything. But me, this guy in here, James Willard. I have a reliable source. I've always wanted to say that. I've got a reliable source.
A reliable
I do.
source to the story.
Actually, I have 2 reliable sources that say that Tom is done. Tom doesn't want to fucking do anything anymore. He doesn't want to go on tour. It's just not him anymore.
Well,
I can.
30
after
years?
all those years, he probably just wants to chill the F out and
It's
just
time.
kind of retire.
dude,
Yeah.
Slayer. They're so fast. They're such an aggressive band. They've been
I
doing
know.
30 years. Come on. You know what I mean?
I know, and that just really trips me out that even came out. When I heard that, it was like the 9/11. I knew where I was standing, who I was with, and all like that. I was in shock when I heard that. That's just blew my mind, and it kind of stinks for people here in Phoenix. I'm in Phoenix. My little buddy here, Scott here, he's in
Central
NorCal. But it's really a trip that they're not having any shows here. Our closest show is San Diego, and that's 5-6 hours away. And
Yeah,
that's
that
just
sucks for you.
I'm gonna fly into NorCal, and I start really thinking about it. Well, they ended the tour here, in Phoenix, and that was just 3 months ago.
Yeah.
And it makes so much sense why they would not come back. Because, the whole adage about going on tour and then coming back off tour, that you don't want to ever, if you go to tour, what is it? If you go to that city, you don't return to that city for a year and a half. I think that's the motto of touring and stuff. Yeah. I learned some things with my rock star friends and shit. Yeah. But anyway, so that's what's going on with Tom. I think Tom just doesn't want to do this shit anymore. You know what? I appreciate his honesty and just kind of, would you rather it had it this way and have a farewell tour, or just not have shit at all and him just go, I'm fucking done.
Exactly.
I'm out later.
No, he's going. He's doing it right. He's definitely doing it right.
I hear you.
I heard that they were just, ending Slayer. Other guys are probably going to go on and do other things, or.
Well, yeah, but the funny thing is, Gary Holt's only gonna have one job now.
Yeah. What's he gonna do?
I don't know what he's gonna do.
He's not gonna get on
Gary's
board.
gonna flip the fuck out. I got one fucking job. I need to go get another job. It's like shit.
What is Gary gonna do? Poor guy.
Who knows? I was gonna say something.
He'll start another band.
Yeah, I know. A side gig, and they're going. I remember when Exodus was it was Exodus. Remember we saw that tour? It was Exodus and Suicidal and Slayer.
Yeah.
And I cannot believe. Can you imagine Gary Holt just going up there, going up and opening, and then taking a break and Suicidal comes out, and then come back out and do that?
play again.
That's crazy.
That's crazy, dude. That's like that's having 2 jobs in the same night, basically.
I know.
Back to back.
I know. 2 jobs right there. You know it.
I work my other
And then
job.
I just can't imagine thinking about playing for 2 hours. Speaking of playing for 2 hours, I just saw Machine Head.
Oh yeah.
They opened up the tour here. It was on Thursday.
At the Nile, was it?
Yeah, the Nile here down in Mesa. And, dude, it was so close. I took Uber. It was so awesome, man. I'm telling you, those guys shred. Their performance is absolutely incredible. And I looked at my wife and I go, do you just realize that they just played for 2 hours and 44 minutes?
Yeah.
And we're shocked. We're absolutely shocked. Can you imagine just going to it? I love that. Because I don't have to, there isn't like, okay, let's start this gig. And then when it's done, and I can get out of there, and everything's cool and shit. And, you know, I don't got to wait for the drum tech to come back in and change, you know, and do all that shit. It's really cool. And I mean to tell you, man, they were fucking badass on. And if you guys ever, you guys can go on our Mosh Mag Facebook. I have a video of dude, I have like a Phil Demmel, like his whole solo.
There's an awesome Phil Demmel solo on there, dude.
You know what? Yeah, even
sick.
Phil, you know what? Even Phil goes, I like that,
Yeah,
and he shared it and shit. So that was pretty good. So yeah, but man, that was an incredible show. I am so glad they opened here. It was I went golfing with Phil before, but it was that was fun. But you know what? It's so funny when I'm with Phil. I don't talk shop when I'm with Phil.
Well, yeah, exactly.
It's just like, but you know how much shit I wanted to ask him. Yeah. Oh my god! But it was kind of cool to hear songs before they were even, you know. It was like their album dropped on Friday and they were playing on Thursday, so it was kind of cool. And when I got home, I could actually download. Yeah. The whole album and listen to the album after I just saw him, and it was really absolutely incredible. Yeah. Everybody, the sound was incredible, and every one of those MFers, man, those guys kick fucking ass. And I'm telling you, if you guys ever just go out and see these guys.
Oh, for sure.
Whether you like the whole controversy with the fucking album, the whole new fucking album, and I'm not even getting into it. I'm not going to get into it, Scott. I'm not going to.
You know, I heard it too. I listened to it. I actually thought it was good. You know, from what I've heard, and I'm not going to go through a full review on it, but you know what? There's a couple songs on there that I really liked. So.
I understand. I do think it's too long. I'm going to say that. I do think it's way too long, but oh well. It's too long. But you know what? I got to bitch about something. You know me. If you know me, I'm going to bitch about something. These people that are fucking reviewing this shit, and they're talking about, the lyrics don't make no sense and all this bullshit. And I'm like, do you fucking guys ever listen to fucking death metal?
Yeah.
Do you fucking hear anything of death metal? I mean, I don't understand how you can bash someone for having fucking lyrics when I listen to death metal. If you can fucking listen to death metal and tell me what they're fucking saying without reading the lyrics and then go, oh, that's what he's saying. Oh, shit. Okay, that's cool. Then don't give me no fucking shit. No, don't sit there and bash the guy for having lyrics and shit like that. It makes no sense.
I can hear the lyrics. I think that was a great
Triple
album.
Beam.
Well, so far.
You liked the Triple Beam, didn't you?
Yeah, I like Triple Beam and California Bleeding.
Yeah.
Dude, that California, it just, you know, it has a lot of, he talks in a lot of places that I've been, you know, it's kind of cool.
Right.
It's a total hometown kind of song. It's cool.
Right. It's kind of like a Tupac, you know?
Yeah. In a weird way.
Yeah. Well, anyway, that's all I'm going to say on that. But if you guys ever get a chance, go see them guys live. They're badass every fucking time. 2 hours and 44 fucking minutes of Machine fucking Head. It was badass. Yeah. That's all I'm going to say. It was badass. Phil, you guys rock and kick ass on tour. It's badass, guys. Okay, what else are we going to talk about, sweetheart?
You know what I wanted to do? Because I've got a buddy, Kevin, who's he was in a band out here, and they were. I keep using the name Garage Band because that's what I'm used to, but I don't know what you want to call it. New music, I guess.
Yeah.
Band that's coming up, and you know, he was talking to me the other day. He's trying to get a band together right now again. He was in a couple of bands. He's the lead singer for that band. We did the pictures. We took the pictures. Out at that abandoned place.
Yeah.
I can't remember if he was in the band that day or not. But anyway, So
with Cohen and shit, right?
Yeah. So he was talking about getting the band together, and I was telling him about what we wanted to do that segment for upcoming bands and all this stuff. And I think we should start getting that kicked off. So if any new bands are out there that you guys are listening to the show, email us. It's moshmag666@gmail.com. Email us a sample. We want to start getting a couple of bands together, at least like 5 bands a week, so we can start doing a kind of like a battle of the bands. Give you guys a little exposure to our listeners, and maybe some of your, we'll do each other a favor in a way.
Yeah. And then like the winner of every month or whatever, then we'll make a page on our site.
Yeah.
And we'll just like, give them some cred, maybe share some music and shit like that. That'd be really cool.
Put them on our Facebook, awesome. Put them on our website, get them out there. Yeah, we got to do a lot of updating on the website, so we apologize about that, guys, but we're getting there.
Yeah. I'm kind of lagging on the site, guys. I'm sorry, but I was out traveling the land. It was, I'd say, Mr. Scott over here. He flew in, and we decided to do a podcast, but we didn't like it. So what we did when we're on the road coming home, we did the first podcast, in my truck, driving to NorCal for the Shawn Killian show. And we're going to get into the Shawn Killian show right now.
Yes.
That show
was awesome.
Was bad fucking ass.
It was like
that badass. Oh my god! Just
the all-star lineup, dude. I mean, everybody there. That whole thing was just so amazing. That if you missed it, I'm sorry. That's all I can say. If you missed that show, I'm sorry. If you were into thrash and the history of it, and you missed that show.
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, it was weird just walking down and just going, who was that? Scott, who was that? And you're like, I think he's the lead singer of DRI. And I'm like, get the fuck out. And then here comes Chuck Billy's walking in, and everyone's like, oh my God. And everybody's walking the fucking around, man. And it was like, your mind wanted to just fucking explode just with the people walking around.
Yeah, that was
amazing. And then when it started, it was just fucking nonstop. People jumping on fucking stage. I can't even give you the list of the people that were there. It was so fucking outrageous. Great. One of the best shows I've seen in a long fucking time. And just to think what it did. It's going fucking to Shawn.
Yeah.
And that's I think that's even badass, even better. And everybody fucking came out, and
great turnout.
God,
there's hundreds of people there.
Oh my God! And if you're from Dublin and you weren't there, you were probably only 4 people that weren't there.
Yeah.
It was like a reunion.
The whole crew.
Oh my shit, Tommy, I love you, buddy.
I love you, Tommy.
Thank you for everything.
Eddie, love you, Eddie.
Mr. Eddie. You know who you are, you ugly bitches. I love you guys. Anyway, that was such a badass show. I mean, we didn't... God, what time did we roll in? 6 a.m., man. We just rolled in and... Oh, my God. And, hey, Mike Short, thank you for letting me sleep on your couch.
Yeah, thanks, Mike.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for letting us crash out. You're awesome.
Thanks, buddy. We love you, sweetie. Anyway, I'm telling you guys, man, that was a fucking incredible fucking show.
It was.
Start to fucking finish.
Dude, and the thing, the best part, the show was great and all that stuff. It was so great to see everybody, man. And just I always love seeing everybody and just being able to just reconnect like you never, like you haven't been away for that long. Right. And everybody's like, there's no that weird phone. Everybody's like, what's up? I saw Tommy when sitting out there in the limo, give him a big hug. Sat there chatting with him, and then going back and chilling with him and Ed. And it was a great time, man.
Right.
And hey, I just want to bring that up real quick, too. It was cool seeing Catan, the dude from, and I think I'm saying his name wrong, dude. It's Catan from Hyrex. I'd love to get him on the show and get an interview. That was cool that we got to see him.
That would be badass.
Put a shameless plug out there to him. Thanks for liking our page and all that stuff and liking us on
guys.
Instagram.
Yeah. And you know what? I'm telling you, man, it was like magical. I just was sitting there just going through, like, when you really start thinking about it, what was really going down and who's on stage and who, like, what's going down. They just played all Vio-lence songs, and it was like, wow.
It was, yeah.
We lived through that shit, man.
Yeah.
It wasn't like we just like, oh, I'm a great fan of Vio-lence. No, dude, we lived that shit.
Yeah.
And that's what's cool, guys. You know, you guys will, we're going to go through and tell you stories about all this shit. All this shit that we've been through,
band,
what happened,
concert stuff that we
back in the day when all this shit was going down. Oh my God! Yeah.
Testament, Legacy,
Dude, my God.
Exodus before.
Exodus, I know.
They Zet was in friggin' when
God.
Zet was in Legacy.
Oh my God! And Chuck was in Guilt.
Yeah, Guilt.
Sorry, Chuck. Sorry, Chuck.
Yeah.
I had to kind of throw that one out. You know,
what I'm gonna throw? Hey,
you gotta start. You gotta start
dropping
somewhere,
names
buddy.
At the Kookmeyer's house.
We're dropping names.
The Kookmeyer's house across the street.
Oh,
bring it all up.
Kookmeister, man. Oh my God. That you know. That's where I heard. Kill 'Em All for the first time. Was at Kookmeyer's. Yeah, I remember going over there and
Whatever happened.
I walked in and there's a party. You know, there was this
Of
party
course.
going on. And I remember, like, I go, who the fuck is this? And it was like, dude, some band called Metallica. And I saw the album cover. I'm like, give me this fucking thing. And then I was just like, I was done. That was it. You gotta realize I was listening to like Queensryche and Vandenberg and Judas Priest. Well, not saying bad shit about Judas Priest, but when that shit hit, people don't really realize what that did to us.
It was
that
a whole other level.
Right. And that's what the Bay Area, like, they wanted that.
Oh.
They were like, this is the shit we've been waiting for fucking years. That was badass.
And then the whole
and everybody gives them shit, but you've got to realize where we were at that time in music. Yes. And when that fucking hit, I mean, yeah, Hell Await came out then, and and Venom came out and all that kind of shit. But man, when we heard that shit, that was the shit we wanted to be a part of, and that was
because it was all King Diamond, Merciful then. It was a lot of guitars, but Metallica and oh my goodness, it was like and Cliff on the bass, dude.
Yeah, I know.
Nobody heard anything like that before.
Bass solo, take one.
Dude, it was just,
I love that.
Goodness. And the mosh pits and see all that stuff was before radio play and
I know.
Dude, Spastic Children when Metallica used to go Spastic Children.
Oh my God.
We can get into it.
I have pictures of that. If you guys don't know who Spastic Children are, I'm still trying to figure out who the lead singer was. But James Hetfield was playing drums, Kurt Hammett was playing bass, and the lead singer was playing guitar. And it was them three. I have pictures of that. Of James playing the drums and shit. It was at a New Year's Eve party. That was at a New Year's Eve party.
Yeah.
And Zet took me to that. Another plug. Thank you. I like that. How you doing? How you doing there, Zetro? My little pal. My little sugar plum. No, I'm kidding. But
like, what the fuck?
Yeah, he took me to that, and I blew my fucking mind, man. I was like, oh, it's James. But that's how it was, man. Going to Ruthie's Inn, and all of a sudden, here comes James and Cliff Burton in my van. And I'm trying to get with some chick that was in the passenger seat, and I'm not saying no names, but here comes James Hetfield. He goes, hey, man, nice van. I'm like, hey, thanks, Phil. I mean, thanks, James. And I'm like, to look back at that now, I was like, holy shit. And then he got in, sat in the front fucking seat.
Wait, same day he
drank his fucking beer. Yeah, I had the first battle vest.
Yes.
Battle jacket. My wife hates me saying battle jacket. I go, I'm going to wear my battle jacket. She goes, can you not call it a battle jacket, please? Yeah. I'm officially fucking old as fuck, and I'm a battle. Anyway, yeah, that was my original battle. It first had an Accept back patch on it from Europe that Chuck Billy got me when he went on tour, and he brought back that patch. And he was like, hey. And I put it on the back of my patch. Dude, that was badass.
And they got me in the
That's another fucking story. That's another story. Holy shit. Anyway, God, we just went rambling. What were we talking about? We're just gonna talk about you guys are gonna hear about all these fucking stories that we went through and all this shit we did and
that was just a little piece of the stuff.
Oh my god. And we didn't even get to we just got a little part of the van.
Yeah.
I'm not talking. Yeah. But James Hetfield, in my van, drinking a beer, outside Ruthie's Inn at Big O parking across the street. Thank you.
Oh my goodness.
And then Cliff Burton's in the back, fucking where the keg was. He's out there with all the guys. And it's like freaks me out that we did that. That was on a I think it was Suicidal Tendencies playing that show.
Yeah, why?
And then we were there.
That was Ruthie's Inn.
Yeah.
Holy cows.
Anyway, we won't blow our wad all right now, here. But I'll stop with all that. But anyway, good shit to come, guys. Everything will be told. And if I embellish anything, you call me on my shit. You can email the F out of me, Facebook, Instagram, whatever. You get on my shit and says that's not the way it happened. I'll get back on here and tell you exactly what. That I don't.
Yeah, because we're old. Some of our memories are bad.
Yeah, well, yeah, I know. But anyway, what else we got, buddy? What else we doing here? We did the shark, Killian.
What do we got?
I think that's it.
Yeah, that's pretty much to wrap it up for today, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's pretty much what's going to be coming down the pipes and whatnot.
Yeah.
Digging it. That was a pretty much a 30-minute show, right?
Yeah, I like that. That was a nice little jaunt. Yeah, right there. Why don't you give them all our little plugs?
You got it. So check it out, guys. Check out moshmag.com. That's the website, www.moshmag.com. Check us out on Twitter and also on Instagram, or Mosh Mag. I'm sorry. Let's do that again. On Twitter and on Instagram, we are Mosh_Mag. And then you can go ahead and check us out the same way on YouTube, or Mosh_Mag on YouTube. And pretty much anywhere you go now, you can search or Google Mosh Mag, and you'll pick us up. And definitely, when you guys are checking us out on Podbeam, when you go to our podcast, please give us a follow on there. So we can keep in contact with you guys. I mean, mainly the reasons for the follow. So what we eventually want to do is get a little mailing list together so we can start setting you guys up, tell you what's going on. Maybe shoot you text or emails about upcoming shows, stuff that we're going to do, things like that.
Yeah, and also shows that we're going to be at, so you guys can snag a sticker and do that. Oh, that's another thing I wanted to say. We are going to have a sticker contest. We're going to have probably the most outrageous place where a Mosh Mag sticker is, and we'll be posting results on our social media and stuff. And the winner, we'll get one of our new Mosh Mag shirts that we just designed and going to print here pretty soon. So
why don't we just kick it off? You guys start. Start putting our stickers up. Get a sticker room, see us at a show. Email us if you're going to be around town. If you guys are in the Central Valley area, I can always meet you somewhere and drop you off some stickers. If you guys are in the Bay Area, I can always drop you off some stickers. Email us at moshmag666@gmail.com. And then once you take the pictures, put the stickers in weird places, take the pictures, hashtag moshmagsticker. And we'll check it out. Hashtag us on Facebook, Instagram. It's hashtag moshmagsticker. All right,
that's it. I like that.
Let's get going. You get a free t-shirt at the end of it.
You know what? We sound like we knew what we were fucking doing just now. Watch out!
That was good.
You motherfuckers might get surprised.
It's gonna get better.
We might sound like we know what we were fucking doing one day. Yeah. I'm telling you, watch it, motherfuckers.
You guys might just be hanging on and be like, "Holy shit, we gotta listen to these guys."
I know. Okay, let's get out of here. See you guys all later, and thanks to Zet and Hatred for this outgoing outro. Okay, see you guys later, and peace.
Peace.